Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today's pickacard reading answers the question, why do you have haters? Why do some people hate you? Okay, is it something you should reflect on, or is it something you should ignore? We'll see. Pick the card that sparks a memory in you. It has your answers. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. And let's begin. If you chose the first card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So why do some people hate you? Let's see what tarot has to say. We have the Moon, the Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. It's because you talk about things and you do things that confuse them, that are too complicated for them. Things that work for you, which don't work for them. With the Moon, you're someone who is quite spiritual, okay? And they are just not on the same level. The people who hate you, okay? They are more pragmatic, they are more practical. They feel like they are more logical and rational than you, but really, they're narrow-minded. They don't see how you keep talking about manifestation and forgiveness, maybe. I just heard that. And talking about things that are above, like the card that you picked, right? View from above. They feel like you're kind of, you have your head stuck in the clouds and you're talking about things, psychological or spiritual things, that they just don't understand. You are someone who, according to them, romanticizes everything and sees magic everywhere, okay? They find you a little bit hard to reach. They feel like you are not grounded. But this is their point of view, okay? We're not saying this is the reality, but this is how they see you. You have a very different, elevated view of the same things that they experience, and people hate you for that. They hate that you're different. They're envious, they're jealous that you seem to be more enlightened, that you believe you are more enlightened, okay? What you see, what you feel as confidence, they see as arrogance, okay? And they feel that way because they are projecting their insecurities onto you, okay? So it's your spirituality, it's your enlightened state that is making people hate you, okay? And here's the thing. Another thing is you always advocate patience or hard work or not taking shortcuts, doing things the right way. The Knight of Cups, this is you advocating for doing work, okay? Doing something about your situation. If you feel bad, do something about this. If you want to study or learn this, then work hard on it, okay? This is you advocating a very practical path, which they're supposed to like because they see themselves, your haters, right? They see themselves as practical, pragmatic people, but then you also advocate a lot of patience with the Seven of Pentacles. You're like, it's not going to work if you take a shortcut. It's not going to work if you just do this for 3 months. It has to be 3 years. It's not going to work if you don't take it seriously. And they're like, well, I don't have time for that. Deep down, they just don't want to do what you're advising them to do. And they're annoyed at you that you're even advising them to work that hard or to do this because they want things to be easy. They want things to be quick. But you're like, no. If you want to be someone in your field, if you want to achieve something, you have to work at it. You have to be patient. You have to do this and do that. Break your back. Well, not literally. But, do back-breaking work and really devote yourself to your craft, to your passion, to your business, to this life path. And they're like, no, that's crazy. I'm not going to do that. You're crazy for recommending that. So I'm seeing here with these 3 cards so far that you're kind of an influencer. And I don't mean that literally like a social media Instagram influencer. Maybe you are, maybe. But you are someone who tries to influence people. You are somewhat in a place of authority and influence. and maybe a teacher, okay, something like that. And you teach things that are hard to grasp for basic people, for simple people, for lazy people. And they hate that you're making them work hard and think hard, okay? So you are annoying to them because you are too enlightened for them, okay? It's that kind of energy. What else do we need to know? You have the Two of Pentacles. You have the Emperor. And we have the Four of Wands. This is also confusing for them. Because, like we said, with the Emperor, you are an authority figure. You kind of influence them. You are in a situation in your life or a space in your industry, in your field of work, where you hold influence towards certain people, right? But with the Two of Pentacles, they are unsure how to treat you because you can be, to be fair, sometimes confusing. Sometimes you are quite friendly and sweet and nice because the Emperor is the card of Aries. Aries is the child of the zodiac, okay? Aries is very friendly, very extroverted, very eager, energetic. But Aries is also dual. And the other side of that childish Aries is the authoritative Aries, the Emperor. So sometimes you play with them, you smile with them, you joke with them, and then other times you lord over them. You're like, no, do this, do that. So then they get confused with the Two of Pentacles. And this is a separate group of people now. Because the first group, they didn't even like you in the first place, right? Just by being you, they hate you. But for the people who want to like you, who subscribe to you, who follow you, they're still confused by you and they sometimes hate you for that. Like, are you my friend or are you my ruler? Like, what are you? Well, actually, you're both. And they just have to deal with that. But maybe have better rules for when you separate your duality. You know, when you manifest as Aries child and Aries authority. Okay, don't confuse them. For example, some teachers, some professors double as friends, right, to their students. But there is that clear delineation. Like in the classroom, you are my student, you say what I do, you learn from me. Outside the classroom, we joke, we have fun, we hang out, okay? But currently, the people in your life, they hate you because it's not clear. Sometimes, this is a metaphor, of course. Sometimes you joke with them in the classroom and you are strict with them in the cafe. You know what I mean? Clearly set the rules of when you are sweet and when you are strict, okay? And a lot of your haters will stop hating you because the second set of people, they don't even want to hate you in the first place, but you confuse them, okay? With the Four of Wands, yeah, these people, they want to be down with you. They want to celebrate your success. They want to be in your life. They want stability for you. They want to be there, but you are confusing to them. And a lot of you are probably thinking, well, that's me, but it's okay. It's okay to be more than just a one-faceted person. Be multi-dimensional, of course, but yeah, set clear expectations as to when you're this and when you're that. Last but not least, why do some people hate you? We have the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So that's the thing. Some things that you tell them are just very rebellious. The things that you teach them, that you influence them to do, that you inspire them to do, they are quite Aquarian energy, innovative, rebellious, and shocking. Okay, it's not the norm, right? So just for example, the universe is teaching them to always forgive and forget and be kind and polite, and you teach them that kindness also means being kind to yourself, which means never allowing anyone to step on you. Avenge yourself. Stand up for yourself. Okay, that is kindness too. So then they're like, oh my God, that's crazy. That is just so revolutionary. And they don't want to accept it because it's not the norm, and they're afraid to change the status quo. Okay, and so here you are giving your lessons, your teachings, your inspiration towards people. And sadly, okay, this is how you are showing things to them, but this is how society wants them to act. So it's different. There's a clash with how you live your life and what you tell people, to do versus what society expects of them. You are, maybe MC in Aquarius or something like that. Aquarius rising, I can feel that kind of energy. Scorpio as well, transformative, revolutionary, rebellious. You want to stick it to the man. You don't want to stay with the status quo. And this is how you live, and this is how you inspire other people to live, but they're afraid of that. Okay? So basically, people hate you because you are different. Okay? You are a bit too elevated for them, a bit too enlightened for them, maybe impractical for them, but they're hypocrites, because when you want to be practical, when you preach hard work and sincerity and seriousness and all that, they're like, no, but I want shortcuts. That's too much for me. So this is why people hate you. But there's also that one thing, I believe there's one thing to be learned from this, is that it's okay to be a multifaceted, multidimensional, dual individual, but set clear delineations, expectations for when you are this strict teacher, okay, or when you are this inspiring friend. Don't confuse people, because some of your haters want to love you, and perhaps deep down they do, but they are confused by your moodiness, perhaps, or just who you are. So stay the same. Don't worry about those that have decided that they hate you. They are just not your people. But for those who want to love you, help them. So there you go. Now you know the reason that some people in your life and your environment hate you. I hope this helped. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the second card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So why do some people hate you? Let's see what Tarot has to say. We have the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. This is not surprising for most of you. People hate you because you are more successful and luckier than them. Okay? That's how they perceive you to be. With the Eight of Pentacles, they feel like they work just as hard as you. Okay? They feel like they put in the work, do back-breaking work, put in all of the hours, the same amount that you do, but for some reason, you are more blessed than they are. Okay? The Knight of Wands, this is the card of lucky Sagittarius, so they feel like blessings just come to you. Why do you get to travel more than I do? Why do you have a bigger salary than I do? Why is your house prettier than mine? Why is your car flashier, shinier, more expensive than mine? I have the same job as you. We have the same position in the company. We're the same age. Why? Okay? They feel like your life is happier with the Ten of Cups. They feel like your family is more intact. Your parents are more sane than theirs. Your children are more loving than theirs. It's envy. You didn't do anything wrong. It's not like you bragged too much, or you were too arrogant or anything like that. You're just being you. You're just out there enjoying your life. But there are people in your life who feel like, why are they more blessed than me? I do the same amount of work. We're the same age, same title in the company. Then why? Is it because they're the favorite of management? Is it because they're the favorite of God, of the divine, of the universe? Either way, that is why some people hate you. Because they perceive you to be happier, more blessed, and luckier than they are. They're envious, they're jealous, they're bitter. What else is there to say? We have the Six of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Tower. So we just talked about your present. Now we are talking about your past. It seems you also like reminiscing about how happy your childhood is, okay? How amazing your parents and your siblings were, all of the memories you had watching Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and traveling to Universal Studios and Disneyland. Just talking about the good things in your past. And you don't do this to brag or to annoy anyone. It comes up naturally in conversation when you're at a party or when you're at brunch or lunch or something like that, right? It's the topic of conversation, so you chime in, you contribute, but it annoys people because they're projecting their feelings onto you, because perhaps their childhood was nowhere near as good as yours, and they feel like you're bragging about how rich your parents were and how perfect your life was and how you went to a private Catholic school but they went to a public shitty one. It's that kind of energy, okay? So with the Six of Cups, this is you being grateful. You're not saying your life was perfect, your childhood was perfect, but you have a lot of good memories, positive nostalgia about your years growing up, the elementary school you went to, the high school friends that you had, the neighborhood that you lived in, You're just talking about it, but look at them. This is you talking positively about your past, okay? Sharing things about you either online or in real life, and they are so different. Look at their posture. It's funny because they look at you. You are being so positive, right? You're like sharing stories as represented by the cup, sharing stories about your past, like, oh, look, this happened to me. It's so cute. And they're so angry. The Page of Swords, they're like, oh my God, I just want to cut her. I just want to cut him. Like, why is he attacking me with these stories? You're not attacking anyone. You're talking about your life. But because your life was so good and their past wasn't, they feel attacked by the positive stories that you're sharing about yourself. It's a classic example of projecting. Really, they're so defensive, right? Look at that. And yeah, that's why you have the Tower. They now feel like every time they interact with you or your posts, they're going to see something that's going to hurt them and making them feel inferior to you when it comes to your upbringing and all that. When you talk positively about yourself, you don't inspire these haters, you make them feel less, okay? And that's why they hate you. So it has more to do with them than you. You're not doing anything wrong, but it's just how they're receiving it. Last but not least, we have the Queen of Wands, the Empress, and the Three of Cups. There is also this perception, I'm not saying it's true, we're talking about their point of view, right? There's also this perception that you're kind of a player or a flirt because the Queen of Wands is the flirtiest, hottest, most attractive, most confident of all the queens in tarot, okay? So they feel like you are this. So there is, again, that jealousy, envy of your beauty, of your self-esteem, of your confidence. And then right next to that is the Empress, which is the combination of all the queens in tarot. You could be a man, by the way, and these energies would still apply to you. The Empress is a combination of all the queens. So they feel like you're someone who is perfect, and that annoys them. They feel like, oh, this person is so smart, so emotionally stable, so beautiful, so financially blessed. They are perfect. They're not relatable. I hate them. And they feel like, they can get anything and anyone they want, and they just flirt with anyone, but actually you're just being kind. You're being polite to people, you're smiling at people, but they feel like, oh my God, she's probably cheating on her husband because look at her joking with the milkman. It's that kind of energy. You're just being kind and polite and positive, but people think you are flirting, playing around, sleeping around, that kind of energy. This is the card of third parties, the way that it manifests in your spread. So some people perceive you as someone with a perfect life, but you are cheating on your spouse and your boyfriend. You flirt with everyone because you are just so, confident in yourself, and you feel like you deserve everything and everyone. This is how people see you, someone annoyingly perfect, and that is why they hate you, okay? Well, I don't know you personally, so some of them could be right about this third part. I don't know. But even if they're right or wrong, it doesn't matter. It's more about you. How will you receive this? Do you think you should adjust yourself, the way that you talk, the way that you pose, the way that you carry yourself, or no, let them deal with their insecurities? It's up to you, but now you know. This is why some people around you hate you. There you go. I hope this helped. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the third card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So why do some people hate you? What does tarot have to say? We have the Lovers, the Three of Pentacles, and Judgment. They hate you because you have something that they want. Okay? This is a general reading. So for some of you, it's the person that you're with. For others of you, it's the job, the financial stability that you have. Okay? With the Lovers, whoever your partner is, potential partner, or someone who has a crush on you, someone who's infatuated with you, they want that person for themselves. Okay? They are jealous about the friends that are surrounding you. Someone that they positively have a crush on is someone who's like always having lunch with you, either as a friend or as a potential romantic partner, or it's your spouse or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. You know, they are infatuated with them, and therefore they are annoyed with you. Like, why do you get to have them? I want them. So it's a bit petty. It sounds petty, but you know how people are. We're human, right? We have feelings like that. We have, covetousness, envy, jealousy. So some people, they hate you because of that. And it doesn't even have to be because of your spouse or your boyfriend. Maybe you're single, but they feel like the person they like likes you better than they like them. So then they're like, oh my God, I hate this person. Right? It sounds shallow and petty, but you know what we're like when we're in love, when we're infatuated. Okay? The other possibility, the Three of Pentacles, this is when it comes to your job status, your financial status. They're envious of your job position, your job title. How come you got promoted over them? How come you work for a more prestigious company than they do? How come you don't work for anyone? You have your own business and they have to do this annoying 9 to 5. Okay? It's envy. It's jealousy. They feel like they're smarter than you. With Judgment here, they feel like they're more naturally blessed than you. They're more skilled. They're more talented. But how come you're getting more blessings professionally? Okay, same here. They feel like they're more beautiful than you, more attractive than you, more handsome than you. But how come the people they like you and not them? Okay, Judgment is literally about being judgmental. They feel like they're better than you. Okay, they have better resources, a better body, a better brain than you. But it seems your life is better. So it's not fair. That's why they hate you, okay? They're so annoyed by what they label as unfairness, when really it's envy and jealousy, okay? What else do you have to know? We have the Ace of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. So they feel like, again, it's unfair how much your life has improved. They don't like it. They feel like it's very recent with the Ace of Swords. This is something new, a newfound abundance or success, a new beginning when it comes to being successful. That's why you have a crown. That's why you have freshness. Okay. They feel like it's very recent. Oh my God, this is like old money versus new money. They feel like you're new money. They feel like they're the ones from a prestigious family. They're the ones from the good bloodline. Their parents have always been rich, or if not rich, well off, successful, and you're the one who, you're just up and coming. Like the Ace of Swords, you're someone new. You were recently poor, your parents were poor. It's like that energy. But how come now you have everything? Okay, the Seven of Cups is the card of everything. This is about having security, having glory, having power, having riches, having beauty, having spirituality, having wisdom. Okay, This is the card of everything. They're like, wait, only yesterday this person was like poorer than me and now they're richer than me. And that is so annoying. That is so unfair. How did they make that jump? Did they sell their soul to the devil? You know, it's this kind of gossip and rumor and mindset of they must have done something sinister to get all of that success. They don't deserve it. You know, it's that kind of energy. So someone is really annoyed by your success. And if this is true, I'm so happy for you. I mean, this part of you were recently from a place of scarcity, poverty, lack, and now you're stable and you can get everything you need and everything you want. And I'm so happy for you if you resonate with this part of the reading. But sadly, it's also why some people hate you. They feel like you have flown too high, Icarus, right? They feel like, I gotta cut off the wings of this person. So yeah, that is why some people around you hate you. Last but not least, we have the King of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. So here's the thing. Abundance, like love, is finite, right? Anyone can work hard and get what they want, what they need. There's enough to go around, but for some reason, the people around you, they feel like the more you succeed, the less success there is for them to take. You know, the happier you are, the less happiness there is for them to feel. The more beautiful or handsome you are, the less gorgeousness there is for them to embody. They feel like it's finite and it's a competition. They see you as a competition, but it's not like that. Okay, so this is how they see you, whether you're a man or a woman. The King of Pentacles, the Suit of Pentacles, that means they see you as financially stable, whether or not that's true. Maybe you're not even making as much as you want to make, but they see you as someone rich. Okay, this is also the card of Taurus, Sun rising Venus. So Taurus is beauty, Taurus is Venus, right? Taurus is sensuality. So they see you as beautiful and financially stable. They see you as successful and happy, right? And they feel like you're taking all the harvest with the 10 of Wands. They're like, well, they're taking everything. There's not enough left for me. There's not enough lovers for me. There's not enough success promotions for me. Okay, there's not enough blessings for me. They're taking everything. So here they are. They're so worried. And honestly, I now feel sorry for them because they're not just your typical haters of envious, jealous people. They are that. But in addition to that, they're also scared that you're taking all of the good things available in the world and there's nothing left for them. So there is an immaturity here. There is a childishness here, to be very frank. There is a stupidity here and ignorance, because that's not how life works, right? Your only competition is yourself. There's enough of love, of beauty, of success to go around, and they should be inspired by you instead of threatened by you. So it's up to you if you want to show some kindness, understanding towards these people, if you just want to ignore them. But either way, now you know, this is why some people hate you. I hope this helped. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.